Test, test, hey, hey. Check, check, hey. Test, test, hey, hey. Check, check.
President Johnson, the commencement is assembled.
Thank you, Dr. Mosterman. The Spring 2024 commencement exercises were convened by Dr. Andrea Mosterman, Associate Professor of History and President of the Faculty Senate. Good morning, everyone. You look fantastic. My name is Kathy Johnson, and I am so proud to serve as the president of the University of New Orleans. I am very pleased to be with you today to celebrate all of our graduates as well as their loved ones. Please rise and join us in singing the national anthem, led by Mr. Joshua Stevenson, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Joshua, and please be seated, everyone. Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to the platform guests for today's ceremony. Please stand when I call your name. Dr. Randall Langston, Vice President for Enrollment Management. Ms. Mamie Gasparez, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Ms. Laura Amsbury-Auger, Interim Dean of the Library. Dr. Teaden Johnson, Associate Provost for Faculty Affairs. Dr. Carolyn Goles, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Pam Kennett-Hensel, Dean of the Henry Bernstein College of Business Administration. Dr. Lizette Chevalier, Dean of the Dr. Robert A. Savoy College of Engineering. Dr. Samuel Gladden, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development. Dr. Steve Johnson, Dean of the College of Sciences. And Dr. Carolyn Noyes, Associate Provost for Academic Programs. Mr. Joshua Stevenson, singer and bachelor's degree graduate. Mr. Edgar Avila, Staff Council President and master's degree graduate. Mr. Brendan Mott, Student Government President and master's degree graduate. Dr. Andrea Mosterman, Associate Professor of History and President of the Faculty Senate. Dr. Daryl Kruger, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Kiki Baker-Barnes, UNO alumna and your commencement speaker. Dr. Jimmy Clark, Chair of the Board of Supervisors for the University of Louisiana System. Ms. Annie Jutner, President of the UNO Alumni Association. And Dr. Nancy Biggio, Associate Vice President for the Graduate School. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Candidates for degrees, faculty and staff of the University of New Orleans, parents, and friends, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the Spring 2024 University of New Orleans commencement ceremony. We are delighted that you all are here this morning sharing this highlight in the lives of our students, their families, and friends. I would also like to welcome those of us who are with us this morning by way of live streaming. I am so happy that all of you can also be part of today's celebration. Candidates for degrees, we at the University of New Orleans are just as proud of you as are your family and friends. Today's program marks the end of long years of rigorous academic training and the beginning of a transition to a different chapter of your lives. You have persevered through storms and a global pandemic, demonstrating grit, resilience, and strength in the face of adversity. You've grown in so many ways through your determination to work hard and to achieve your degree, and today is the day that we celebrate your success. I want to again draw special attention to the undergraduates who first enrolled in the fall of 2020 at the height of the pandemic. Many of you did not have a true high school graduation ceremony. You entered UNO at a tumultuous time when everything was different and very few of your interactions were face-to-face. Hardships were everywhere, but you persevered, and now you are able to walk across this stage. I hope, yes. I hope that feeling of accomplishment is doubly sweet because of all that you've persisted through. I could not be more thrilled to honor you and your indomitable spirit at this commencement ceremony. Nelson Mandela, the former president of South Africa, once said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I love this quote because I believe that at its very best, education is transformational. Education drives social mobility. Access to education enables people to live healthier, longer lives, and education is a cornerstone of our democracy. My deepest hope is that your education at the University of New Orleans will enable you to change our world for the better as you enter into this next phase of your life, whether that entails a career, more school, or public service. And we do hope that you will keep in touch with us so that we can share your stories with our students that come behind you. At this point, I would like to recognize those people in your lives who helped to make this day possible. I ask that all the parents and guardians of the graduates please stand and remain standing. Stay standing, but now I would like to ask that all of the grandparents, spouses, partners, siblings, children, and other relatives and friends please stand. Thank you so much, everyone. You may be seated. To all of our audience, today's event signifies the celebration of many years of your hard work, sacrifice, and self-denial so that these graduates could be provided with the best education possible. Kindly accept my humble congratulations. Now, I would like to ask my colleagues in the faculty, as well as our staff who may be present, to please stand up. You too have played an essential role in the lives of these graduates. have inspired, challenged, and supported these talented students who are behind you. This day could not occur without you, and I'm confident you have been able to spark in the members of the class of 2024 a lifelong love of learning. Thank you for your tireless commitment to our students and to the University of New Orleans each and every day. Thank you. Please be seated. Now, I know we have more than 80,000 alumni around the globe, and I am willing to bet quite a few in the arena here this morning. Would all faculty, staff, and guests in the audience who are alumni of the University of New Orleans please stand? Welcome home, and thank you. Please be seated. At this point, I'd like to draw your attention to the cords or stoles that some of our graduates are wearing. Undergraduate students graduating with GPA honors, students with departmental honors, and students with university honors are wearing blue and silver cords. Would all of our students graduating with honors please stand? Thank you so much. You may be seated. Our student athletes are wearing royal blue and silver stoles. Would all of our student athletes please stand and be recognized? Thank you so much. You may be seated. University of New Orleans faculty and staff members who are graduating are wearing navy blue and lime green cords. Would our faculty and staff who are graduating please stand? Thank you so much. You may be seated. Our veterans are wearing red, white, and blue cords. Would all of our graduates who are military veterans please stand? Stay standing just a minute. In addition, would all of our faculty, staff, and audience members who are military veterans please stand at this time? We are so grateful to you for your service. Thank you. You may be seated. And it is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker this morning, Dr. Kiki Baker-Barnes. Dr. Baker-Barnes is the commissioner of the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference, a 10-member conference of historically Black colleges and universities. She holds both a bachelor's degree and a doctorate from UNO. She was also a standout basketball player and record-setting triple jumper for the Privateers. In 2022, Dr. Baker-Barnes became the first African-American woman commissioner in the history of the GCAC and in any conference in the history of the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, an association founded in 1937 that includes more than 250 member institutions. Prior to her current position, Dr. Baker-Barnes spent 9 years as president of the GCAC. For 16 years, she was director of athletics at Dillard University, where she oversaw significant achievements, including national and conference titles, the establishment of new sports teams, and the creation of the university's first endowed athletic scholarship and Sports Hall of Fame. A native of Minden, Louisiana, she has received recognition and won awards, such as the Nell Jackson Nike Executive of the Year and the NACDA Under Armour Athletic Director of the Year. She is actively involved in community service, serving on boards and committees related to sports and athletic administration. And it is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Kiki Baker-Barnes to deliver the class of 2024 commencement address.
Well, good morning. The mic is definitely on. Shout out to the student athletes. Yes! All right, I'll get to the speech now. President Johnson, honored members of the board, respected faculty and staff, proud family and friends, and above all, the graduating class of 2024. It is an incredible privilege to share this momentous day with you, as well as with my daughter, Caitlin Barnes, who will receive her MBA today. Wave your hand, Caitlin. So the question I often hear from students and professionals is, how do you know what to do? Which decision to make? Which road to take? Now, truth be told, I didn't always know. Reflecting on this brought me back to my own graduation 27 years ago in May of 1997. I was sitting right where you are, where you sit today. I was equally excited and uncertain about the future. You see, I had been presented with the opportunity of a lifetime. An opportunity that taught me invaluable lessons that I believe will be very helpful as you prepare for this next season of transition. So what was the opportunity, you ask? I'm very glad you asked. My coach had called me to the office, and he shared that he had mailed out some of the game film from some of our games to some scouts. And I was being offered an opportunity to attend a tryout for the WNBA. Yeah, oh yeah, opportunity of a lifetime. He said there are two teams who have shown interest. You get to choose which one, Houston or Charlotte. Now, I was super excited. You see, when I graduated in 1993, a professional women's basketball league in the United States, it did not exist. If you wanted to play professional women's basketball, your only option was to go overseas. The highest level of women's basketball you could play in the United States in 1993 was NCAA Division I basketball. Throughout high school, I excelled in both basketball and track, earning several scholarship offers for each. After much deliberation, I chose basketball. Captivated by the thrilling roar of the crowd and the sight of my family and friends proudly donning shirts with number 22 on them, with my name too, it dawned on me that if my family couldn't witness my games, the prospect of playing overseas kind of lost its appeal. In addition, all of the popular technologies that allow us now to connect and compete in a global economy, like the internet, email, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, video streaming, hey mom and daddy, I know y'all watching, unlimited minutes and data plans on cell phones, FaceTime, and other technological advancements did not exist. You know what did exist around back then, though? The Oprah Show. That show inspired me to aim for a degree in communications, hoping that one day I would be a TV host. I viewed basketball as a means to an end, a way to secure my education. As someone who always strives for excellence, I was determined to compete at the highest level possible in the United States. As a result, my focus was on competing at an NCAA Division I school, The process for me was just a little bit different. It required an extra step. So I actually attended a junior college for my first 2 years. I thought it would give me an opportunity to develop my athletic skills. So I accepted this scholarship to a junior college. Now, it was here, and I need you to pay attention when I say this, it was here that my new coach proposed a change that would define my future, shifting from shooting guard to point guard. Now, coaches and people who play basketball will understand that that is a very significant shift. Now, it wasn't just a change in position. It was a transformation in role and mindset. 5'8" and 130 pounds was considered small for a shooting guard. So my coach says to me, he says, with your height and speed at the point guard position, you would be a triple threat. Now that's what he said. You want to know my response? Coach, you do know I was the state champion in the triple jump. I'm already a triple threat. Now I said that to myself in my head, because see, back then, you didn't dare disagree with your coach. As far as I was concerned, a professional basketball league for women in the United States did not exist. My goal was to play NCAA Division I, and since I had already turned down some of those opportunities in high school to go to some Division Is because I wanted to develop a little bit more, then I felt comfortable and confident in the position that I had already, that he recruited me for. I was a good shooting guard. Now, initially, I resisted. This change felt like a setup for failure. Handling the ball under pressure, that wasn't my strength. And indeed, I struggled. For 2 months, Coach kept putting me in position to develop my ball handling skills and decision-making skills, and I was failing miserably. A recurring refrain kept playing over and over in my mind. Every time he challenged me, here's what I said in my mind. I don't even see why he's making me do all this. It's not like they have a professional basketball league in the United States. Eventually, Coach got tired of my attitude. He just got tired. He moved me back to the shooting guard position. Now, I can tell you my productivity increased, and so did our relationship. The drills he added to my workouts did help me become a better ball handler. I even made the all-conference team and was selected to participate in an all-star game. I ultimately achieved both goals I had set for myself. I left the junior college with an associate's degree in communications, and I was set to join the University of New Orleans Buckets. Now, I know people don't remember the Buckets, but we were the Buckets first before we were the Lady Privateers. And I was going to play my final 2 years at the NCAA Division I level. Now, I chose UNO for some specific reasons. There were two. One, they allowed me to do both track. I wanted to run track again and see if I still had it, and I could do basketball. Also at the time, our program was in the Sun Belt Conference, and in the Sun Belt Conference was Louisiana Tech, who was ranked one of the top 5 programs in the country. And where I'm from, Minden, Louisiana, is like 30 minutes from La Tech, and y'all know they didn't send me a recruiting letter, so I felt some kind of way about that coming out of high school. So I was like, well, I would love to go to a school where I get to compete against them. They had overlooked me, and I felt like, this is definitely the place to see if I'm as good as I believe I am. Now, I had 3 goals. That first one was to beat La Tech. And we did, shout out to my teammates, on January 11th, 1997, 66-63. It is the highest win over a ranked opponent in Lady Privateer history. The second goal I had was to jump 40 feet in the triple jump, and I did. On April 20th, 1996, at the LSU Gold Alumni Meet, setting UNO women's triple jump record that still exists today. The third was to graduate in 4 years, and on May 22nd, I did. All of that hard work had paid off, and now the opportunity of a lifetime was staring me right in the face. What would I do? My choices were Houston or Charlotte. Now, it was a no-brainer. Houston was the place where my family and friends could travel to see me play. The opportunity that did not exist was now a reality. Now, I showed up ready to compete with my improved ball handling skills and elite athletic ability. I had proven that I could compete with the best. There were about 50 to 100 players, all vying for a couple of spots. I was confident that I could compete and get the job done. I made it through the first round of cuts. It felt good. I was playing some of my best ball, crossing people over. Yeah, because I was a better ball handler. I made it to the second round, and unfortunately, I was cut. I was devastated. The following week, I went back to Coach and I said, hey, Coach, did you get any feedback from the scouts? And I'm sharing with him that I was playing, I felt like I had played the best ball of my life, and I just couldn't really understand why I got cut. And so in my follow-up conversation with Coach, he said to me this. He said, they thought you were extremely quick and athletic for a shooting guard, but they were looking for a point guard. As we gather here today to celebrate your achievements and we look ahead to the future, let us hold tightly to 3 pivotal lessons from this story. First, understand that just because an opportunity isn't visible right now doesn't mean it won't emerge. Often, the greatest opportunities are those that are not yet seen, awaiting our readiness to step forward and grasp them. Let this inspire you to pursue your dreams with an open heart and an eager mind, always ready to embrace the unexpected. Second, remember that preparation is your most reliable guide through the unknown. Just as in algebra, where we solve for x without knowing its value initially, life too demands that we prepare with both discipline and flexibility. Equip yourself, not just for the paths you anticipate, but for the unforeseen challenges that may arise. This readiness will turn potential obstacles into stepping stones towards greater achievements. Lastly, embrace failure as a necessary chapter in your success story. The true test is not in avoiding failure, but in how you respond to it. Each setback is a lesson, an opportunity to refine your strategy and strengthen your resolve. How you choose to move forward from these moments will shape your journey and define your legacy. Graduates, the journey ahead will undoubtedly present challenges, but with these principles, you are equipped to turn every opportunity into a stepping stone towards your success. Step boldly into your future, prepared for the unknown, resilient in the face of setbacks, and always eager to turn hidden opportunities into triumphs. Congratulations to the class of 2024!
Dr. Baker Barnes, we thank you so much for spending time with us and for your wonderful, wonderful speech. And as a symbol of gratitude, I'd like to present you with this medallion, which I hope you will wear with pride. Thank you. So we have now come to the section in the program for which you've been all waiting, the conferring of degrees. I asked Dr. Daryl Kruger, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, to present the candidates for degrees.
Thank you, President Johnson. We will begin with the doctoral candidates. The doctoral candidates will be presented by Dr. Nancy Bizio, Associate Vice President for the Graduate School.
Ladies and gentlemen, doctoral work is characterized by close mentoring of each student by a faculty member. It is this relationship that provides a foundation for innovative and original scholarship and research. These candidates are not just our students, but they are our colleagues and our research partners. For these reasons, our process of awarding doctoral degrees includes a ritual in which the mentor places a ceremonial hood onto the student, thus initiating her or him into the rarefied community of experts. Candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy, please rise.
President Johnson, these candidates have completed all the requirements and demonstrated the originality and excellence appropriate to the highest degree the university bestows. I am pleased to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendations of the graduate faculty, the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with all of the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Please come forward to the platform as your name is read to receive your diploma and your doctoral hood.
Assad Sendi, PhD in Financial Economics, dissertation, The Effect of ESG on the Financial Sector, Major Professor M. Kabir Hassan. Adam Bacon, PhD in Engineering and Applied Science, dissertation, Investigation on the Effects of Biofouling on the Boundary Layer, Major Professor Brandon Taravella. Dua Alawad, PhD in Engineering and Applied Science, dissertation, Inferring Gene Regulatory Network using bulk RNA sequencing and single-cell RNA sequencing, Major Professor Mohammed Tamjul Hoke. Edward Holmberg IV, PhD in Engineering and Applied Science, dissertation, Choreographing the Rhythms of Observation, Ranged Observer Bipartite Unipartite Spatiotemporal Networks, Major Professor Mahdi Abdelguerfi. Brendan Moore, PhD in Engineering and Applied Science, dissertation, Innovative Rate Design as a Free Market Solution to Climate, Resiliency, and Economic Challenges, Major Professor Syed Adil Ahmed. Shahab Ruhi, PhD in Engineering and Applied Science, dissertation, Towing tank trials of hydrokinetic turbine scale model to support marine energy system verification. Major Professor Nicholas Zeros. Satare Siddiqui, PhD in Engineering and Applied Science, dissertation, blade design and validation of hydrokinetic turbine to harvest water current energy. Major Professor Nicholas Zeros. Chantel Kanika Gant, PhD in Counselor Education, dissertation, Behavioral Health Professionals' Perception of Anxiety Disorders amongst African American clients. Major Professor Christopher Belser. Sumare Landry Arsamont, PhD in Counselor Education, dissertation, an integrated transformational teaching model for empowering undergraduate psychology students to cultivate self-awareness, wellness practices, and resilient mindsets during their undergraduate careers. Major Professor Christopher Belser. Tamia Randolph Alvarez, PhD in Counselor Education, dissertation, relationship between school counselor multicultural counseling competence and school counselor consultation. Major Professor Christopher Belser. Andrew Holmgren, PhD in Counselor Education, dissertation, caregiver engagement in their child's mental health rehabilitation services, utilizing the Hoover, Dempsey, and Sandler model of perinatal involvement in mental health counseling. Major Professor Michelle Wade. Florence Fleischer Gioletto, PhD in Urban Studies, dissertation, Built Environment Implications on Food Access, a comparative study of 2 neighborhoods in New Orleans. Major Professor Michelle Thompson. Kelly Clark, PhD in Educational Administration, dissertation, Breaking Through, a study of educators in all-male classrooms and the instructional decisions they use to bridge the gender academic achievement gap. Major Professor Brian Beabout. Kelly Burlett, PhD in Educational Administration, dissertation, Principal Perceptions of District-Supported Job Embedded Professional Development. Major Professor Brian Beabout. Sherry Beyer, PhD in Educational Administration, dissertation, Muslim international students' perception of Islamophobia in their immigration journey to the U.S., a case study. Major Professor Christopher Broadhurst. Deborah Alsbrook Roth, PhD in Counselor Education, dissertation, Moral Dilemmas, a phenomenological exploration of military members' experience of war. Major Professor Zaris Watson. Lauren Aaron, PhD in Applied Psychology, dissertation, Family Conflict and Children's Problem Behaviors, a bidirectional analysis across emerging adolescence. Major Professor Elliot Beaton. Brooke Deal, PhD in Chemistry, dissertation, Investigation into transition metals immobilized on halloysite as a recyclable catalyst for cycloaddition, reductive amination, and hydrogen autotransfer reactions. Major Professor Mark Trudell. Miranda Evans, PhD in Applied Psychology, dissertation, Growth in co-occurring internalizing and externalizing symptoms of psychopathology in adolescence. Major Professor Matthew Scalco. Maxwell Harsha, PhD in chemistry, dissertation, chemical composition, fate and toxicity of hydrocarbon oxidation products in high latitude aquatic environments. Major Professor David Podgorski. Deja Aber, PhD in chemistry, dissertation, advancing single particle inductively coupled plasma mass spectrometry applications for the detection of nanomaterials in complex matrices. Major Professor Phoebe Zito. Yanila Salas Ortiz, PhD in chemistry, dissertation, evaluation of anthropogenic contaminant effects in subtropical aquatic ecosystems after catastrophic events. Major Professor Phoebe Zito.
Well, the candidates for the degrees of Master of Fine Arts, which is a terminal degree, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Music, Master of Public Administration, Master of Urban and Regional Planning, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science and Engineering Management, and Master of Science and Engineering Science. Please stand. President Johnson, each of these candidates has fulfilled the requirements for the graduate degrees indicated in the program. It gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendations of the graduate faculty, the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the recommended master's degree with all of the privileges and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated, and as directed by the Marshal, please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Henry Bernstein College of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration. Muna Albashtawi. Thomas Artigas. Noah Bailey. Caitlin Barnes. Jory Bryant. Keith Ellsworth II. Sasha Munchak. Mandy Wynn. Mi Ti Nguyen. Joseph Nugent. Kerrigan Ogden. Gainenli Abdul Karim Utara. Gabrielle Parker. Jose Ramon Pineda. Christian Poche. David Stanford. Kimberly Thomas. Sabrina Wadwa. Master of Science, Marwan Almadi. Abdulaziz Al-Methen. Abdulela Al-Mukrin. Roger Beaudry. Lydia Chasson. Kayla Hart. Taylor Johnson. Mengvizith Kwan. Raven Lyons. Arati Punt. Kiara Parker. Katie Richard. Francis Richard Jr. Lydia Rowland. Nok Ian Ni Trong. Hung Vu. Winsha Wong. Gavin Wright. Dr. Robert A. Savoy College of Engineering, Master of Science in Engineering, Jonathan Friels. Hai Hoon. John Prajwal. Alish Katiwada. Benjamin Meltzer. Alice Stark. Megan Williams. Megan's diploma presented by her father, Dr. Gerard Williams, UNO alumnus and professor in the School of Education. Master of Science in Engineering Management, Tony Dumas. Zainab Al-Kafaji. Valerie Paz Rivera. College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development, Master of Fine Arts, Jessica Brasseur. Michael Savitano. Esther Ajoku. Marlana Fireman. Ryan Gunther. William Marsh. Caroline Moore. Jayla Price. Fernando Rivera. Megan Sullivan. Brooks Washington. Armini Watson. Christy Young. Master of Arts, Samira Bashara. Sam Bruce, also receiving a graduate certificate. Fatima Shar. Sterling Henry. Monica Engel. Teresa Keogh. William Marcotte. Haley McKee. Victoria Montalbano. Daniel O'Connell. Julia Robinson O'Connell. Kendrick Perkins. Yvette Rubio. Herbert Spurlock III. Megan Satoon. Brittany Williams Reese. Shelby Thibodeau. Claire Turner. Master of Arts in Teaching, Laura Brabham. Sarah Bruzo. Rachel Fitzsimmons. Tamara Hosey. Lucille McCash. Michelle O'Regan. Jeannie Sorrells LaHost. Master of Education, Edgar Avila Jr. Ebony Canty. Abby Anderson. Beth Dice. Diamond Every Johnson. Brittany Justin. Kenneth Klybert. Jewel Morgan. Master of Music, Zhizhao Chen. Ronan Cowan. Edward Long. Ravi Trisexakun. Master of Public Administration, Sydney Carlini. Zylan Tariff. Francis Crane. Amber Mitchell. Gregory Scott. Bailey Bullock, also receiving a graduate certificate. Emily Gallo. Master of Urban and Regional Planning, Brendan Mott. Tyler Hansen, also receiving a graduate certificate. Bryce Jenkins. Ethan LeBlanc. Matthew Wilson. College of Sciences, Master of Science, Michael Adigiri Sr., also receiving a graduate certificate. Russell Otan, also receiving a graduate certificate. Tyrone Barrow. Chastity Biggers. Stephen Bordelon, also receiving a graduate certificate. Kelly Constance. Samael Dor. Mihailo Drabjokovic, also receiving a graduate certificate. Caitlin Dyer. Ayman Edwish. Brandon Howe. Wen Ching Jen, also receiving a graduate certificate. Aaliyah Jones. Justin Wynn. Aditya Padel. Dante Scott. Marissa Spengeman. Angela Truxillo. Eduardo Tucios Valle. Cynthia Valdivieso Sosa. Hannah Volpe. Marcel Foltz. Elise Whitlock. Heather Mayweather.
We have now come to the presentation of the undergraduate degrees. The deans will present the candidates for degrees from their respective colleges. We shall begin with the College of Business Administration. Dr. Pam Kennett Hensel, Dean of the Henry Bernstein College of Business Administration, will present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Henry Bernstein College of Business Administration please rise? Provost Kruger, these candidates have met all the requirements of their respective degrees. It's my pleasure to present them to you.
Please be seated. Dr. Lizette Chevalier, Dean of the Dr. Robert A. Savoy College of Engineering, will present the candidates from her college.
Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor's of Science in the Dr. Robert A. Savoy College of Engineering please stand? I am pleased to present these candidates, Dr. Kruger. They have fulfilled every requirement for their degrees.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Samuel Gladden, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development, will present the candidates from that college.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development please stand? And will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development please stand?
You have to do that one again.
These candidates, Dr. Kruger, have fulfilled all requirements for their respective degrees, and it is with pleasure that I present them to you.
Please be seated. Dr. Steve Johnson, Dean of the College of Sciences, will present the candidates from that college.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Sciences please stand? Dr. Kruger, these candidates have met all their requirements for their respective degrees, and it is with great pleasure that I present them to you.
Please be seated. Dr. Carolyn Noyce, Associate Provost for Academic Programs, will present the candidates in the Interdisciplinary Studies program.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies please stand? Dr. Kruger, these candidates have met all the requirements for their degrees, and it is with pleasure that I present them.
Would all undergraduate candidates from all academic colleges now please stand? President Johnson, all of these degree candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for the undergraduate degrees printed above their names in the commencement program. It gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendations of the academic deans and directors of the respective units, the provost and senior vice president for academic affairs, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the appropriate undergraduate degree with all of the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. So you may now please be seated, but as directed by the marshal, please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Henry Bernstein College of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, Summer Abdelaziz, Sasha Alvarado, Darion Anderson, Emily Araby, Sydney Atkins, Stokely Austin, Bo Baker, Dominic Baroni, magna cum laude. He's receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees. Caitlin Bodier, Khadijah Bazi, Kenneth Bearden, Brianna Bell, Emma Boudreau, Anna Briscoe, cum laude. Dwindlin Brown, Cindy Buse, cum laude. Ashley Cabrera, Brooke Callahan, Harrison LeBlanc, Matthew Carroll, Elizabeth Carone, cum laude. Manor Chima, magna cum laude and university honors. Grayson Cooley, Hannah Davis, Tristan Deshow, Marcus Dorsey, William Duncan III, cum laude. Jennifer Dong, magna cum laude. Johnny Dong, Brian Ellis, Daniela Espinosa, Tyler Evans, Ryan Fulton, Nicole Giroux, Justin Gore, Alexis Graves, Matthew Guelfo, John Hall, summa cum laude, Ramsey Haloum, cum laude, Emily Hernandez, Darian Hines, Anthony Wynn, Maya James, Nakia Jace James Jr., Jawan Johnson, Luke Juicejohn, summa cum laude, Benjamin Kakaris, cum laude, Sergio Catarigian, magna cum laude, Grace Kelly, summa cum laude, James King, summa cum laude, Jenna LaBruza, magna cum laude, Stephen Lee, magna cum laude, Tramika Lewis, Christian Lill, Ashton Loria, Matthew Marino, Marley Matthew, Jacob Mazza, Hannah Miller, magna cum laude, Yekaterina Mirza, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees. Nigel Moore Jr. Syed Musvi. Elena Morgan. Lakin Munoz. Layla Wynn. Sabrina Wynn, cum laude. Tam Wynn. T. Wynn. Emmanuel Oko. Ithadi Oliveri. Kayla Ortiz. Emily Ott, magna cum laude. Ryan Parker. Zachary Perry, magna cum laude. Tiffany Fan, cum laude. Melanie Redmond, cum laude. Colin Richards. Rajay Rickman. Kinley Rivera, magna cum laude. Catherine Rolfs. Jason Roper. Zoe Rudisil. Gretzely Salinas. Camila Sandoval. Jason Santiago. Emily Schneider. Julian Schneider. Stephen Scholl. Manzur Seder. Kusai Shafi. Cole Smith. Danielle Stubbs. Tegan Simons. London Taylor. Mason Taylor del Castillo. Jonathan Trahan. Jennifer Tran. Tony Tran. Duck Trong. Jade Vappy. Christopher Venture. Luke Vo. Ethan Vu, cum laude. Valerie Vunovich. Jade Williams. Kelly Sao, cum laude. Tamika Young Marshall. Saida Zadi, summa cum laude. Nagam Zedan. Dr. Robert A. Savoy, College of Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Construction Management. Gabriel Hunt, magna cum laude. Christopher Matisse. Mason Morrow. Rami Abukale. Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Matthew Champagne. Sarah Chasson. Kaylin Hammond Gooch. Caleb Kleeman, cum laude. Sandra Rico. Daryl Robichaud Jr. Laith Mohammed Salem. Mohammed Salem. Madison Smith. Sang Trin. Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Adam Bergeron. Thomas Barwa. Christian Kraut, also receiving an undergraduate certificate. Swan Din, cum laude. Hector Dominguez Jr. Usama Haider. William Johnson. Rustin Bellinger. Long Lo, summa cum laude. Brandon Marshall, cum laude. Ian Martz. Emmanuel Noah. Christopher Pavan Marican. Yan Wen Chi, summa cum laude. Quang Tran, magna cum laude. Brandon Vo, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Samuel Akinbode Olemo. Michael Alley. Caleb Broussard Fleming. Aaron Hawk, cum laude. Carly Rojas, magna cum laude. Jabria Lee Hooker. Piero Cheney. Michael Shamerka. Edward Lagarde. John Scalise. Kyle Sebastian. Evan Sibley. Meltris Smith Jr. Judah Wolf. Bachelor of Science in Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering, David Dempsey. Michelle DeNova. Kyle Falbo. Tamara Lepore, magna cum laude. Alexander Lulich. David Parker. Jansen Pellegrin. Katie Spetter. Austin Threlkeld. Wilfredo Vega, cum laude. College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development, Bachelor of Arts, Joshua Stevenson, summa cum laude. Grant Barros. Maverick Becker. Isabella Bowden. Caroline Bordelon, magna cum laude. Hayden Broadnax. Caliph Brown. Keone Butcher, cum laude. Jasmine Carey. Vivette Green. Jillian Churchill, cum laude. Thomas Cleary. Colin Kose, magna cum laude. Emma Cox. Whitney Cox. Trayson Danos. Alicia Davis. Allison Day. Micah Durbis. Layla Dickinson. Owen Dismukes, cum laude. Colby Dogans. Jonathan Diaz. Brandy Dupree Miles. William Durante, cum laude. Catherine Durrell, magna cum laude. James Frazier. Sheila Godin. John Gause, receiving 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees. Mila Gresham, summa cum laude. Rusan Daniels. Jean Guidry. Livia Gilliott. Jody Harrison. Alexander Haydel. Catherine Heller, summa cum laude. Jane Hill, summa cum laude. August Hewitt. Ashanti Johnson. Reginald Johnson. Gloria Jordan. Lauren Kant. Payman Kalalegi. Austin King. Nick Kleppinger, magna cum laude. Tori Lacaz. Christian Lanaza. Quinn Lee. Evelyn Lee, magna cum laude. Lauren Lee. Jacob Austin Lloyd. Tiona Lofton. Toshiba Luquette. Angela Medina, magna cum laude. Caitlin Moore. James Morantz. Jeffrey Morrison. Shayna Moten. Seth Mouton. Edie Owen, magna cum laude. Aaron Petrie, magna cum laude. Kennedy Lynn E. Potter, magna cum laude. Jihad Koran, magna cum laude. Sebecca Raza, summa cum laude. Philip Reed Jr. Brian Reel, magna cum laude. Garrett Richardson, cum laude. Jayla Roberts. Raven Snow, cum laude. Sophia Swoboda. Ronald Tenenfeld III. Matthew Troche. Maya Veal. Thomas Wagaspack. Jador Williams. Taylor Wright. Bachelor of Science, Alyssa Albers. Brianna Applegate. Amanda Batarsa. Karen Beeler. Luis Caballero. Marini Clay. Cameron Cochran. Samir Delgado. Emma Detweiler, magna cum laude. Catherine Doggett, cum laude. Melanie Duvik, magna cum laude. Mona Farhood, magna cum laude. Josel Franco, cum laude. Malak Gaber. Michelle Gallegos Diaz, magna cum laude. Taylor Galloway, summa cum laude. Edna Gonzalez, cum laude. Mackenzie Nicole Gray. Andrew Guidry. Kimberly Gutierrez, magna cum laude. Brooke Hanley, magna cum laude. Jaime Hun, cum laude. Kiari Lafayette. Ashley Lark, summa cum laude. Tuan An Lee. Jacob LeBlanc. R. Leger. Ashley Lenz, cum laude. Angelo Leone, magna cum laude. Brianna Lucas. Noor Mahmood. Lauren Mangles. Brandy Miller, summa cum laude. Caitlin Nemitz. Sarah Rogers, magna cum laude. Nasir Sonyat. Kiara Trejo Melgar, magna cum laude. Dennis Vo, cum laude. Abby Young, magna cum laude. College of Sciences, Bachelor of Science. Jonathan Malone, summa cum laude. Tasneem Abdel Fattah. Ahmad Abdel Wahab. Maria Alexeva, magna cum laude. Aaron Andrus, summa cum laude. Ryan Artis. Tyja Ballett. Caleb Bartholomew. Tia Blackstone, cum laude. McKenna Borison Martinez. Julian Box. Rachel Briel, summa cum laude. Skylar Bridges. Dakota Brunetti, cum laude. Tylen Bush, cum laude. Champagne? Jazz Champagne. Christina Claymont Galliano. Zoe Cooper. Jasmine Curry. Blaze Digna. Michelle Din, summa cum laude. Arnold Dolmo. Elizabeth Dubison. Mia DeRocher, cum laude. Nyla Ellis. Eskine. Christopher Eskine. Jude Fenton. Sheer Fiol. Alexandria Fitzgerald, magna cum laude. Anithia Foster, cum laude. Nicole Foster, cum laude. Claire Fusick. Orlando Galliano, cum laude. Victoria Gonzalez. Kelsey Green. George Guilford. Dejan Gustav. Mary Habib. Micah Hall. Tiana Hartley. Brooke Aber. Amy Huang, summa cum laude. Tamia Hooper, cum laude. Lance Hosley, cum laude. Bailey James, cum laude. Shi Zhang, summa cum laude. Brittany Johnson, magna cum laude. Amir Ised. Robin Johnson Jr. Jennifer Joseph. An Ku, summa cum laude. Irene Kitson, cum laude. Kayla Kosis. Jonathan Kovacic. Christopher Laternery, receiving 3 Bachelor of Science degrees. Anthony Lee. Caitlin Lee. Tyler Lorette, summa cum laude. Emily Lubier. Julia Mai, magna cum laude. Vivian Manning. Eddie Martinez, magna cum laude. Grant Matson. Isabella Merritt. Niamara Mitchell. Amar Mustafa. Stephen Mook. Reem Musa. Sable Murphy. Benjamin Nagin, summa cum laude. Madison Nakan. Daniel Wynn, summa cum laude. Hunter Nielsen. Kurt Oberlander, summa cum laude. Sarah Oncal. Sabrina Oquen. Noor Otala. India Paul. Chu Chen Peng. Savannah Pole. John Popich, magna cum laude. Danielle Poussard, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees and summa cum laude. Kimberly Price. Ramiro Quiroz. Rabronte Rashal. Asish Rijal, summa cum laude. Mariana Rivera Bardales. Shayla Rock. Alfredo Rodriguez. Eve Rodriguez. Mahdi Salem. Jack Schott, summa cum laude. Sam Schulman. Lean Sater. Ayush Sharma, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Sheets. Brant Singleton, cum laude. Keitel Suazo Garcia. Barry Sullivan. Connor Sullivan. Megan Talley. Christopher Tanner. Shahid Thabata. Caitlin Tillman. Christina Timmons, cum laude. Tatiana Tinson. Zaria Tribune. An Tran. Nak Tran, cum laude. Kenneth Tu. Justin Turnbull. Noelia Velasquez. Jocelyn Washington. Journey Washington. Walter Weeks, magna cum laude. Leba Zahid, magna cum laude. Cache Clark. School of Interdisciplinary Studies, Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies, Juan Acosta Jr. Deontay Bell. Bo Baker. Corey Charles. Michelle Clark. Kelsey Cromwell. Kyla Davis. Leslie DeSherry. Iman Habash, summa cum laude. Yusra Hamed, summa cum laude. Kaniva Headley. Zephaniah Hoffpower, cum laude. Ashley Hood. Tyson Jackson. Hilton Johns. Jordan Johnson. Cooper Lemons, also receiving a Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies in the School of Interdisciplinary Studies. Caitlin Lena. Aaliyah Lombard. Malaysia Lopez. Dylan Mock. Colton Mercer. Anamiki Motalal. Eli Muso. Fabiola Pereira Teixeira, summa cum laude. Devin Porter. Bridget Richwine. Caleb Sorosky. Patricia Sherrill. Jude Shiflett. Nico Rojas. Bridget Taylor. Hadley Taylor. Armani Williams. Bruce. Caleb Wilson Rouse.
Graduates, on behalf of everyone present, we congratulate you on your accomplishments. There is one remaining tradition for us to address. The tassel is worn to the right, and it is moved to the left to symbolize a student's transition from candidate to graduate. So, with the vocal support of the audience, please move your tassel, and let's all congratulate our graduates. So now that you are our graduates, it is important that you maintain your relationship with your alma mater. And it is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Annie Juttner, President of the University of New Orleans Alumni Association, to offer her congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. I'll be brief. I know you have a party and cards filled with money to get to. But my name is Annie Juttner, and I am the proud president of the UNO Alumni Association and proud UNO graduate. Adam did a fabulous job announcing all of your names in his arena voice. And I want to try my hand at my arena voice. I want to officially welcome you to the UNO Alumni Association. Today, you will join a prestigious group, more than 80,000 strong. UNO alumni are innovators, entrepreneurs, researchers, and leaders in their field in the United States and around the world. UNO alumni stay connected to our alma mater and to each other, and we give back our time, expertise, financial support to ensure that future generations have the same opportunities that we had here at UNO. I encourage you to join the UNO Alumni Association and get involved. Attend our events, they're really fun. Help students with networking, mentorship, support UNO-owned businesses, attend privateer athletic games, and keep us posted on your career and accomplishments. The card your pin is given gives you information on membership. Join via registration on the UNO Matrix. There you can stay connected, seek or provide mentorship or networking, and stay informed on all the latest news from UNO. I look forward to seeing you there. So again, congratulations on this huge accomplishment. Know that your fellow alumni are always going to be here for you, and we can't wait to see you all. You may now put on your pins.
Thank you so much, Ms. Juttner. I want to thank the Platform Party and the faculty and staff of the University of New Orleans for their participation in this ceremony. A word of thanks is also due to the numerous departments, university events, the registrar's office, student ambassadors, and the other individuals who have worked hours and hours and hours to make this occasion a success. It is my pleasure again to call on Mr. Joshua Stevenson, who will sing the Alma Mater. The words to the Alma Mater can be found in your program and on the screens. Please stand. Thank you so much, Mr. Stevenson. I would actually ask right now for everyone to remain in their seats until the Platform Party and the graduates have recessed from the arena. Thanks to all of you, and again, congratulations, privateers.